All right, well, I've seen some independent contractor and sole proprietor like advice videos on the internet floating around here and there, and so I don't do a lot of that because I don't know that I'm that good at this. But I can tell you about pitfalls that I don't think people realize. And even the clerk that I was dealing with in this situation, I don't think she realizes what the deal is. But I have one credit card, and I charge everything on it because I'm trying to build credit. And so all my project deposits are taken into my bank accounts, but I charge everything that I buy on the card, and then I pay off the card. And so for that reason, it's super important that I get all my paper hard copy receipts in weekly, because I sit down at the end of a week and I figure out how much time I spent and I charge for the labor, and I figure out how many things that I bought and what they total for a given project, and I do it for a variety of projects if I have a variety of projects going. And I transfer that cost and I take it off the material deposit for a project. And then I staple all that hard copy together with my cheat sheet that I do on top to show my math quick, as well as doing what I can in Excel and stuff. I have a hard copy. And so then that's put in the folder as that invoice number for the week. And I don't go through that stuff again unless it's from a higher level for bookkeeping at the end of the year or something, or at the end of the project. So we had a dumpster rental for 2 weeks. There was an upfront cost of $445, and then there was going to be more charges if it was overweight or for dumping and stuff like that, which is fine. I just, that first full week after we sent the dumpster back, I'm looking for any of those follow-up charges, and I didn't see anything else come through. And I called a couple of times and asked about whether there would be any, and nobody could get into the bookkeeping and let me know whether to expect them, just that I would get something if there was. But after a full week goes by, I have done all the bookkeeping for that week for the material costs and my time. I've stapled all the hard copy receipts together that I've got, the ones that I printed and the ones that I got in real life, and I move on. As well as with all the different projects going on, that's the state I'm in for all of them. And so if I have merchants that are falling behind and catching me up weekly with their charges in one way or multiple ways, then I'm making notes to myself to make sure and follow up about that and see that I find out what the totals and stuff are, because I finally followed up today and was told that I got an email yesterday with my final charges that I could not find, and we did this on the phone. It wasn't in my spam folder. It was nowhere to be found. So if there's a snafu like that, and I paid with my credit card for all these different materials, and I took and accounted for all of them and charged them out to the appropriate customers, except for that $135 follow-up charge for that dumpster, I pay $135 out of my personal money for $135 worth of follow-up dumpster charge that it doesn't belong to me. And that's why I give a shit.